Lying drama between Ngelale and Onanuga. I tell you, two of them doing the same job for Tinubu, issuing different statements and one lying against the other, saying that Tinubu will address National Assembly and Onanuga saying no. I don't understand what is wrong with these people. Or is it Onanuga that said Tinubu will address National Assembly during the first anniversary of 1 year? And then Galala is saying, no, that information is not from the presidency. I don't know who is presidency here now, whether it's Onanuga, Tinubu, or Gelale. But again, let's dive into the details. There was celebration across social media, okay, during the week as President Bola Tinubu marked 1 year in office. What did you think? Oh, that people were celebrating. Okay, what did you think that people were celebrating? The president and APC? For far from that, the celebration was in response to the visible disarray in the presidential villa. One, okay, of course, you know that the gbege was between the presidential spokesman, Ajuri Ngelale, and the special advisor on communication and strategy, Bayo Onanuga. Ngelale had earlier posted that Onanuga was spreading lies for posting that the president was going to address the joint session of National Assembly on May 29. Okay, for posting that presidency or President Bola Tinubu was going to address the National Assembly on May 29. While countering Onanuga's information, Ngelale wrote that it was a false and unauthorized. Oh boy, it was false and unauthorized. That was pure washing of their dirty linen in public. Couldn't Ngelale call Onanuga privately to talk to him rather than making a public show of his elder, which of course boomeranged? Also, how come a whole presidential spokesperson didn't know the facts about whether the president would be at National Assembly or not, that he had to disgrace himself? And when Ngelale made that post against Onanuga, why didn't the presidency secretly inform him that he was wrong and Onanuga was right? Can you imagine? Well, some netizens think Onanuga is beginning to reap what he has sown by always attacking people anyhow. You do know that Tinubu eventually appeared at the National Assembly on that day, right? So many believe that these guys are just giving us tips on why things seem uncoordinated in the land at the moment. These are some of the reactions trailing that lying drama. On X, Odumudog said it is a battle between Ajuri Ngelale, the junior liar, okay, Mohammed, and Onanuga, Mr. Post and Delete. Junior liar Mohammed, and the other one is Post and Delete. Obilo Joshua wrote, confused set of people. See them making a public show of themselves. Everyone wants to be the top man. That is it. Ajuri versus Bayo Onanuga. Confusion in the camp of the enemy of darkness. Momo wrote. And some other person wrote again. Samuel Omogo wrote, please, somebody should help me check if High Chief Ajuri Ngelale is anywhere near the National Assembly, Nigeria, because the president is already addressing the joint sitting. How did Ajuri, the same guy we all love right from channel television, get to this point? So that is the thing now. So now, when the saga started between Ajuri Ngelale and Bayo Onanuga, why did Tinubu decide to go to that National Assembly? Because it looks to me like he didn't want to go. Okay? He didn't want to go. But being that the controversy started, he decided to go. And deciding to go had to make Onanuga the right person that said the truth and made Ajuri Ngelale the spokesperson to be a liar. So can we x-ray through there that before Ajuri Ngelale said presidency was not going to National Assembly, it didn't just occur. They must have discussed something to a certain point. Okay? They must have discussed something to a certain point. But along the line, Tinubu changed his mind. They must have gone to speak language that Ajuri Ngelale does not understand. And they said, forget that boy. Just come, we'll handle it. I'm telling you. They're just calling him High Chief in Ngelale because he's occupying a political position. He's a small boy. He's a small boy. So now, what they did there is to show him that he's not in the circle. You understand? They had to show him that he's not in the circle. Okay? That he should go and sleep. He's not in the circle, whether he likes it or not. Now, wow. So at the end of the day, who was the liar and who was saying the truth? Tinubu is the person that made that conspicuous. Tinubu decided to make Ajuri Ngelale the liar and Bayo Onanuga the person saying the truth. Because the truth is that initially, I don't think Tinubu wanted to appear. But when the controversy started, he decided to appear because he preferred to honor Bayo Onanuga than Ajuri Ngelale. So that proves to me that most likely, for some tribal reasons, Tinubu is closer to Bayo Onanuga than Ajuri Ngelale. And Ajuri Ngelale might just be floating as the presidential spokesperson. That is it. By the way, which state is Ajuri Ngelale from? Because what I see here, Ajuri is going to be floating in that job. And it's just that they won't come out to tell you what they're passing through. Ajuri Ngelale might be suffering a lot from these people doing that job as presidential spokesperson. It's not a joke. And if it's not taken, they might fire him based on what is happening right now. Okay? Then the comment section, somebody saying, there is nothing big in what happened between the two. Okay? Only you are coming up with your hypocrisy. What hypocrisy is there? There's like hypocrisy. Presidency shouldn't have allowed that to happen. And if you are putting two people to do the same job, why not hold meeting with the two people at the same time? Why hold a meeting between them or hold a meeting with them at separate times? That doesn't make sense. That is another problem of its own. Okay? That's another problem of its own. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment. That was, the extent of that trouble between Onanuga and Ngelale went during the May 29 anniversary celebration of Tinubu's 1 year in office.